Thank you so much for participating in Brant Museum and Archives Museum Month activities. We really appreciate it.
You're quite welcome. I'm glad to do it and partner with new partners and enthusiastic people.
Of course. So to start off, do you think you could give us a brief introduction about your museum and what you personally do there?
Well, my name is Bob Ian. I'm the chair of the museum this year and next year, and it's all volunteers here. I'm the director of archives and displays also, and we've got a 13,000 square foot facility with a collection that's probably second to only the War Museum in Ottawa. And then our artifacts reflect the rich, really rich military history that is Brantford, Brant County, and Six Nations. And we honor the men, the women who have served and are serving now. And we're very respectful, and we're very proud of what this is for the community. It's a real attraction.
What is your favorite artifact at your museum?
Well, my favorite, I've got a lot because I'm really lucky. I'm retired and I get to come here every day and surround myself with our history. A favorite artifact of mine is a plaque that came out of the Cockshutt plant down in this area, because this area was the Cockshutt Massey Harris industrial area of Brantford, Brant County, and it was really significant for the farming industry for the world. And they had a plaque when the soldiers, men and a few women, went over from the Cockshutt plant in World War II, and they've got a plaque that's got bronze plaques with the names of 900 names of their employees who went overseas, and 30 names of employees from there who were killed. And you look at it and you can see, out of 900 people, your workforce is gone. Who has to do the work when the men are gone? And it was people like my grandmother who filled in and worked making aircraft parts and ammunition in Cockshutts and Massey's. And that's my favorite artifact down here.
That's really interesting. What is your favorite story related to your museum?
I've got a really good one because when I was about 10, my grandmother gave me her father's First World War medals and a little prayer book and his cap badge and some other artifacts. And so that got me started on research. So I started doing research and researched my grandfather years ago. But when I was going through the artifacts at the museum, I came across two Brantford brothers who in the First World War were so anxious to join. They're the Dakin brothers down in Eagle Place, not far from here on Drummond Street. And as soon as they were 18, they joined. And one was killed at Vimy on April of 1917, and his brother was wounded at Vimy. And then doing the research, I found that they lived next door to my great-grandfather. So that was a real treat. And research is my thing for the First World War. I help other people.
What is your favorite thing about working at your museum?
I think just being here and being surrounded by history, and it's a never-ending educational thing for me to help other people. I'm labeling constantly. We're archiving. We've got a big digitization project coming up to digitize, probably 20,000 artifacts that have to get preserved for the future for people for down the road. But just being here and with the other volunteers, it's been it's been November of 2019. We closed and we haven't been open since.
So my final question is there anything exciting happening at your museum this summer?
Well, hopefully when we do open, we're going to open with a bang, because we've got a carryover theme for us. Last year's theme was in 2020, the 75th anniversary commemorating the end of World War II. But we've got a special focus on the liberation of the Netherlands, and we're going to involve the Dutch community, and we've got a display of a typical Dutch house, the liberation, the hunger, winter, and some great stories. We've reached out to them. We've got some great stories. We've got a whole display of models, little scale models of armor tanks that have been sitting there since 2019, waiting for people to see it. And they're very detailed, very, people are going to love it. And, COVID's given us almost an extra year to do a lot of things that we would not normally have done. We're going to have a display on a video display on a dispatch rider. We've got a new fully restored 1908 World War I gun that we got from an estate. We've got so much new stuff here that we're just thrilled and just waiting to open the door safely for everybody when they come in.
Well, thank you so much for taking time out of your day to sit down here and do this quick interview. We really appreciate it.
Well, thank you very much for having me, and I look forward to you pass it on, and I want to see everybody down here when the summer comes.
Of course.